from the new home of the Atlanta Braves. MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Mike Foltynewicz gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got real good stuff. He won his 9th game last outing. He's going for 10 today. And I just think if he can get past the 6th or 7th, he's got a great shot of getting that 10th win.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Philadelphia, second baseman, number 18.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him.
Well, you get ahead of the leadoff batter 0-2. Then you give up a base hit 0-2. Not the way you draw it up. He's going to have to figure out a pitch to put guys away, or this will be a short outing for him.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, Matt, I love the right there. 0-0 score, tie ball game, but you're putting pressure on the defense. You want to score first. Now they're set up first and third in a situation where they can now take the lead if they finish the inning out properly.
Into the box, Brandon Jordan. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Saunders is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
A great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in now, Michael Franco. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. From the belt, the pitch. And this sails right by the catcher Navarro. It'll be a wild pitch. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
1-0 count. Here it is. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He's already snatched 20 bags this year. When you think about it, there are not a lot of guys stealing 20 bases anymore. So that's already a big year in terms of stealing bases. And he's not even done yet.
Now batting, Edmund London. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And that misses inside 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2 balls.
Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Set, and the 2-2 pitch. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Phillies lead it 1-0. Scott Kazmir will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. Comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team. Circle change, too low, ball 1. And some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will get Bonifacio at first as the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Now at the plate, Mario Lozano. At the moment, he's got a .270 batting average for the season. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Jordan is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting third, catcher, Deoner Navarro.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And another one misses here as they fall behind Navarro 2-0. Now the pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light. 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here too. 3-1.
And a full count now. 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Jose
Phillies,
Bautista. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Bautista.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. At shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. I love watching this kid throw, and so does everybody else. But the play I like watching him throw on is the relay. He'll be out there on a relay play. You get the ball in his hands, and that runner going from third to home is probably going to be out. He's got a cannon.
In now is John Jay. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
The catcher, number 8, Jeff Mathis.
Into the box now. Jeff Mathis pitches a cold strike. And that'll be in time as a perfect strike to second from Navarro gets his man.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. Philadelphia is on top, 1-0. Stepping into the box, Michael Saunders. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests.
Saunders.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now a snap throw to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, William Wint. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. That misses. 1-2. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. And in right field, Jose Bautista. You know, it's an interesting case with Bautista. He was a third baseman for most of his career. So to have to go to the outfield now and learn how to go back on balls, it took a little bit, but he can go get it. He's not a liability out there, that's for sure.
Digging in the switch hitter, Patrick Kenny. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
And that's almost like an old school approach right there. You don't see it very often. The ball's away, he takes it away and drives in the run. Take what they give you. The run from third scored easy on that play.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag. Into the box, Kenneth Pope drives it sharply to third. Fielded by Rendon. The second for one. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Stepping in now, Mike Foltynewicz. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit to third. Rendon has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now, Scott Kazmir. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 26, Scott Kazmir.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, they couldn't have scripted it any better. I mean, you get to face the pitcher to lead off the inning, but when you go down 2-0, maybe that plan's not working so good.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Way in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. So in just one turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And as we check out our Atlanta Braves leaderboard, you can see that he currently ranks second best on the roster in that category. Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now the pitch. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-0 count and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
This is a really good at bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome. They go, great AB, man, great AB.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. This one's down to third. Simmons with the backhand. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
I love the effort on the play right there. The jump throw from the shortstop just didn't get to first base on time.
Anthony Rendon.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here it comes, 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, Matt, we got a ball away, and all indications to me, they're going to stay away from him. This guy's just too good of a hitter. They're not going to flirt around with anything for him to hit on the inside half.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Once again, a 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Kenny has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Jordan.
Settling in now, Brandon Jordan. He hit a sac fly earlier. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard towards the hole, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hitting. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. It's getting hot.
Ready for another chance? Michael Franco, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
In now, Edmund London, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Phillies leave them loaded. They're down 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Emilio Bonifacio. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings, he's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Mario Lozano, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Dioner Navarro.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in is the catcher, Dioner Navarro. Kazmir gets the sign. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Jordan is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose Bautista.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone. Should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball. Not in the big leagues anyway.
Here it comes. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes. Hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
A high fastball is in there. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Simmons is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder John Jay.
In now is John Jay. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2. The hitter some.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher,
so with 2 gone here in the fourth,
8.
let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Digging in for his second at bat, Jeff Mathis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lay off fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. One run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's Michael Saunders now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Number 24.
Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bautista is underneath this one. 1 gone.
The shortstop, number 19, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Right fielder, number 32, William Wint.
At the plate, William Wint. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Got a piece. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Patrick Kenny would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping into the box, Patrick Kenny. Little chopper back to the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Braves lead this one 2-1. Now at the plate, Scott Kazmir. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Hope scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Check swing here and a little looper, and that'll be the second out.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Stepping in now, Brandon Jordan. Nope. Ball one. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Fifth inning. 2-1 our score. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Ready with the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard up the middle. And they'll escape danger here after the two-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the two-out triple. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Kenneth Pope. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Kenneth Pope.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Well, trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
Christian Bethencourt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
27. Christian Bethencourt.
Hot shot on the ground is short. There is Franco. So Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lays off 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now the 1-0 to Bonifacio. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now. Mario Lozano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Two out, nobody on. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now. 3-2. Now here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, Matt, that's the sixth game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Kazmir sets. Here's the 1-1. This one's flared toward left center. Franco onto the grass, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Chase Simmons takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 54, Chase Simmons.
Ready for another chance. Michael Franco due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here it comes, 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And the pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
That puts him in the 20-20 club. 20 home runs, 20 stolen bases. You don't see that very often anymore because guys don't run as much. But 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases, that used to be the standard back in the day.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
Edmund.
Into the box
London.
now. Edmund London. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Saunders is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Bautista.
Digging in once again, Jose Bautista. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. The next 3-2. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting,
Really a remarkable play to get to that one, as Show Track demonstrates. Seemed like a sure hit initially, but he cut it off and then fired a rocket across the field to get the runner. Not every shortstop in the league can make that play. In now, John Jay,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
The 0-1 delivery. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Ready once again, Jeff Mathis. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled back. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Ready on 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And the catch is made out there by Saunders, and that ends the inning. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 1/2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Deontay Navarro. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Into the windup and the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Navarro waits the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, Michael Saunders, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 19, Andrelton Simmons.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Kazmir into the windup, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. back here at SunTrust Park, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Timmy Big A is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Timmy Big A.
Adrian Beltre has come out into the on-deck circle now, as that's going to spell the end for Scott Kazmir. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. 287 the average coming in. 14 homers and 32 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 to Beltre. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss by Beltre for strike 3 as he's retired.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. That's wide. 2-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here's the payoff pitch. Popped high in the air. Hope is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman Anthony Rendon.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Kenny. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains 2-2. Brian Morris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Brian Morris.
Striding in once again, William Wint. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder William Wint.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another 1-2 delivery. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. Kenny, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Here's the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting, first baseman, Kenneth Pope.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Kenneth Pope. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Hit back up the middle. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jim Johnson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Melvin Upton Jr. will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. At the plate, Brandon Jordan. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Nope, takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's Simmons at short. Reined in on to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Michael Franco. He went deep last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. One out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Ground ball left side. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Show track will give us a more in-depth look at that nice defensive play. And there are two things to notice here. First, great range into the hole, and then the exceptional throw to first. It really had a lot behind it, too. A smooth, well-executed play. Standing in now, Edmund London. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one will get this one.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Matt McCormick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Matt McCormick.
Bobby Watson is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And a fastball just a bit high. 261 the average coming into action here. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Now the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
This is line to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
At the plate, Emilio Bonifacio. He doubled his last time through. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
No real chance from the roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Now at the plate, Mario Lozano. First pitch on its way. Right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The 0-1 on its way. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, but he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Three and 1, here it is. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The left fielder, number 24, Michael.
Now at the plate, Michael Saunders. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. In there for strike 1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Ready with the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. He can't track it down as this ball falls. The run scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
In now is Andrelton Simmons.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Outside, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen. This is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance. But after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Now batting, William Wint. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Two out, bases loaded. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure is on the pitcher right now.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Ready with the 3-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Bautista on the run. And that's the third out. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies 2. Back here in the Atlanta metro area on MLB Network, set to go in the 9th from SunTrust Park. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Batting in the fifth spot, number 46, Craig Kimbrell. Now playing shortstop and batting in the seventh spot.
Chris Coghlan will also come into the ball game as part of the double switch, as he'll be the new center fielder.
Chris Coghlan.
Jose Bautista will be charged with trying to start a rally in the ninth as they go to work against Kimbrell.
Left fielder Jose Bautista.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bonifacio is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
In now is John Jay. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Brock Holt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
31, Brock Holt.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. 5 homers, 18 driven in. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch. A little bouncer. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that is a huge save for him right there. That's number 300 in his major league career, tying him with Hall of Famer Bruce Sutter. That's something only 20-some other big league pitchers have ever accomplished. He has a lot to be proud of.
3-2 to finish in tonight's game. Atlanta with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Jim Johnson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Craig Kimbrell closes the door for the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.